Yeah, I've been to quite a few countries in Asia, but this will be my first time in Myanmar. I'm really excited.
Are you interested in Myanmar?
Yeah, I'm interested.
Okay, I will show you a video. It is for a group of grade level students studying at the education free online school in Myanmar. The group is called Harmony Excellent. They uploaded a video on YouTube. First, they play about Myanmar and the You should watch it. Harmony Excellent is my favorite group. They play tea and pork, Myanmar and English. It's really impossible.
Oh, really? Show that to me.
Hello everyone အားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာပါရှင်ထုံးစံအတိုင်းပဲညီညွတ်ခြင်းနဲ့မတူကွဲပြားမှုတွေကိုယူဆောင်ပေးနေကြဖြစ်တဲ့ harmonious excellent ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင်ဆိုတော့ harmonious တို့ကဒီတစ်ပတ်မှာတော့ harmonious တို့ကိုယ်တိုင်နေနေတဲ့မြန်မာနိုင်ငံအကြောင်းကိုတင်ဆက်ပေးသွားမှာပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင်မြန်မာနိုင်ငံရဲ့တန်မိုးကြီးတဘာဝအရင်အမြစ်တွေမယုံနိုင်လောက်အောင်လှပတဲ့နေရာတွေမတူကွဲပြားပြီးချစ်စုပ်ွယ်လူမျိုးလေးတွေနဲ့ညီချင်းမှုလေးတွေအကြောင်းကို Harmonious တို့က sharing လုပ်ပေးသွားမှာပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ Harmonious တို့ရဲ့ video လေးကိုအဆုံးထိလိုက်ပါကြည့်ရှုပေးပြီးတော့ like and subscribe လုပ်ပေးဖို့အတွက်လုံးဝမေးလို့မရဘူးเนาะ so Harmonious တို့စားလိုက်ကြရအောင် let's go
Golden pagodas glowing dawn.
Myanmar is a country in Asia that has largely remained a neutral state. Situated between China and India, Myanmar is a nation with the diverse culture of the people present in a unique and dignified way. Visitors to Myanmar can explore its natural attractions as well as Asian heritage sites and golden pagoda, offering a unique and profound experience. Historical background: Myanmar is a country with a long history and a rich cultural heritage, dating back over 1,000 years to the PYUA from 200 BC to 980. Key noted for the post-Myanmar empire to the 11th century. The Bagan Empire lost for 2 centuries and King Vietnam established the second Myanmar. Empire in the 16th century after wars between Myanmar and the British began in 1825. The country fell under British colonial rule for over 60 years by 1885. During World War II, Myanmar was occupied by Japanese from 1942 to 1945. After a year under colonial rule, Myanmar regained its independence in 1948. Myanmar people. The people of Myanmar are also known as Burmans as of 2017. The population of Myanmar was 53.37 million, with ethnic groups including Burman, Kachin, Kayan, Karen, Chen, Mo, Rakhine, and Shan. Around 80% of the population follow Buddhism. As of 2024, the population had grown to over 57 million. Most people speak the Myanmar language. Those other ethnic languages are also spoken in different regions. The people of Myanmar are deeply religious and show great respect for tradition and family. Myanmar is also known for its festive celebrations, such as the Tingjan Western Festival, the New Year Festival, and the Tet Tazauday Festival, which celebrate excitement throughout the year. The warmth and hospitality of the Myanmar people are well known among tourists visiting the country.
Fast, process and connectivity. Myanmar has 3 main international airports, Yangon, Mandalay and Naypyidaw, which serve as major gateways for international travelers. And addition to international flights, there are also convenience domestic flight routes for local travelers. Myanmar's railway network mainly operates between Yangon, Mandalay, Kelo, Yewle, and Tivo. Geography study published over units of Myanmar, shares borders with China to the north, Laos and Thailand to the east, the Bay of Bengal and the Araman Sea to the south, and Bangladesh and to west. Myanmar's this area spans 376,578 square kilometers. Myanmar is generally divided into two main regions, the lower Myanmar coastal regions and the upper Myanmar mountainous regions. The north part of Myanmar is mostly mountainous, with the other regions are dominated by river systems. The mountains in the north are particularly prominent, with the highest peaks reaching 5,888 meters. The fastest rivers that allows the every rivers are vital to Myanmar's economy. Myanmar's western and southwestern coasts are home northwest islands and beautiful beach. The climate in the mountains area is generally cold, when the city ridges are dire. The rainy season lasts from May to March outwards, but Myanmar is a country that can be visited year. Currency systems. The currency of Myanmar is the Jat MMK. The denomination ranges from 1 Jat to 10,000 Jats. However, and Myanmar can easily exchange foreign currencies and banks and exchange quotas and towns and cities.
Ethnic group in Myanmar. Myanmar is a country with a diverse array of ethnic groups, officially recognized as comprises 135 distinct ethnicities. People are the major ethnic group in Myanmar in their religion. They primarily follow. Number 1. Burma, Burmese, religion Buddhism, Theravada Buddhism. Location predominantly in central Myanmar, but spread throughout the country. Number 2. Rakhine, religion Buddhism. Location Rakhine State. Number 3. Kayén, religion Buddhism. Christianity and major location Kayén State in southern Myanmar. Number 4. Kaya, religion Christianity and major location Kaya State. Number 5. San, religion Buddhism. Theravada Buddhism. Location San State. Number 6. Kachin, religion Christianity majority and major Buddhism. Location Kachin State. Number 7. Chin, religion Christianity majority. Location Chin State. Number 8. Mo, religion Buddhism. Location Mo State. Number 9. Ka'o, religion Buddhism. Location San State and other regions. Number 10. Palang, religion Buddhism. Location San State. Number 11. Wa, religion and major Christianity Buddhism. Location San State. Number 12. Naga, religion and major Christianity. Location Myanmar Indian Buddha areas. Number 30. Tanu, religion Buddhism. Location San State. Number 40. Palang, religion Buddhism. Location San State. Number 50. Akha, religion and major Christianity. Location San State. Number 60. Lahu, religion and major Christianity. Location San State. Number 70. Taman, religion Buddhism and major location San State. Number 18. Kayeni, religion Christianity and major location Kayén State. Myanmar is home to a great diversity of ethnic groups, each with its own religious practices and cultural traditions. Buddhism and Christianity are the more widely practiced religions, although some ethnic groups continue to practice animism. Religion in Myanmar. 1. Buddhism. Number of adherents approximately 87.9% of the population, over 50 million people. Location throughout Myanmar. Main area nationwide, particularly in regions inhabited by the Burma, Rakhine, Mo, San, and Pa'o ethnic group. 2. Christianity. Number of adherents approximately 62% of the population, over 3.5 million people. Location mainly in ethnic regions. Main areas Kachin, Chin, Kaya, and Kayén State, as well as the Naga areas. 3. Islam. Number of adherents approximately 4.3% of the population, around 2.5 million people. Location primarily in Yakai State with smaller communities and major cities. Main areas Yakai State, Yangon and Mandalay. For Indonesia, number of Hawaiian approximately 0.5% of the population, over 300,000 people. Location scattered across the country, particularly in major cities. Main area Yangon, Mandalay and other large cities. 5. Animation number of Hawaiians approximately 1.2% of the population, over 700,000 people. Location predominantly in ethnic minority regions. Main area Kachin State, Chin State, San State and Kaya State. 6. Other region number of Hawaiians approximately 0.1% of the population, around 100,000 people. Location mainly among specific communities such as Chinese and other minority groups. Main area Yangon and Mandalay. Myanmar is a religiously diverse country where EnglishA became the most widely practiced religion. Other religions such as Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, and animism are also present, especially in ethnic minority regions and major cities.
Traditional Festival of Myanmar, the Republic of the Union of Myanmar, located in South Asia. In a country with a cultural heritage, the Myanmar created is filled with the 12 traditional festivals, which have rooted in the religious, social, political, and educational tradition of the Asian Myanmar people. That festival has been preserved across generations and reflects the country's thousand-year-old cultural legacy. The Goal March-April. The Goal is the first month of the Myanmar calendar, and the famous Tension of Water Festival is celebrated during this month, typically falling around April 13. The festival marks the Myanmar New Year. Water is a symbol of purity, coldness, and cleanliness, and people sprinkling water on each other to wash away that earlier impurities, bringing praise and cleanse for the new year. In ancient times, people also used traditional Myanmar shampoo made for house to wash their hair during this period. Gosol April May. Gosol is the second month in the Myanmar calendar and holds special signification for Buddhists. The first month of Gosol marks three important events: the birth, illegitimate, and passing into nirvana of Gautama Buddha. Used to this signification, Occurrence Buddhists observe Gosol with reverence. The more notable activity during the festival is the purity of water and the Bodhi tree. Others with Buddha's attest illegitimate as a gesture of respect and veneration.
Nail, May, June. Nail. The damage of the Myanmar calendar fall within the whole season from May to June. Is known for the celebration of Mahasamaya Day, which commemorate Buddha's sermon to their deities, reminding them not to forget the Mahasamaya Sattva. Razo, June-July. Razo is the full month and makes the transition from the hot to the rainy season. The full moon of Razo is significant as it makes the day Buddha was conceived. Renounced worldly pleasure, give his first sermon, and perform his first miracle. This day also makes the beginning of the Buddhist life. Women observe the 3-month rainy season retreat. Offering the Razo road to Mass is considered a meritorious deed by Buddhists. Wagao, July-August. Wagao. The 5th month falls between July and August, during the monsoon season when rivers are full and the land is saturated with water. Dodling, August-September. Dodling is the 6th month of the Myanmar calendar, occurring from August to September. It is the time when the sun patch is closer to the equator, and the skies are clear and bright. In ancient times, due to favorable weather conditions, they regarded festival
showcasing why a past research was held during this match. Danger, September-October. Danger is the seventh match, making the end of the rainy season from September to October. The full moon of the danger is significant because it commemorates Buddha's descent from Parvati's heaven after preaching to his mother. The festival is celebrated with colorful lights, symbolizing the return of Buddha back to the human world. The Pavarana ceremony, when men seek forgiveness for each other for any offenses committed during the rainy retreat, is also observed. The Salmon, October-November. The Salmon, the 8th match occurs from October to November, coinciding with the end of the rainy season. The match is made by the offering of cardinal rose, lightning ceremonies, and the celebration of the full moon with various religious activity. Nadal, November-December. Nadal, the 9th match of the Myanmar calendar, falls within the cool season from November to December. In the past, this was a time to honor spirits, but the tradition faded in 1885. However, in 1944, the festival was revived to honor King Nanda and is now celebrated as Writers' Day, recognizing the contribution of Myanmar writers. Yadu, December-January. Yadu, the 10th match falls during the cold season from December to January. In ancient times, Yadu was a time for military breaks and display of strength by the Myanmar kings. Today, it is associated with regional festivals and traditional horse riding and martial art demonstrations that take place in some areas. Tabore, January-February. Tabore is the 11th match, making the final part of the cold season from January to February. The festival is associated with harvest celebration and traditional food made from rice, sesame, and peanuts are shared. Family and friends gather to celebrate the harvest and enjoy communal meals. Dabang, February-March. Dabang, the last match of the Myanmar calendar, generally falls between February and March. This match makes the transition from the cold to the hot season. It is known for the Sritagong Pagoda Festival, one of the most significant religious events in Myanmar, where thousands of devotees gather to pay homage to the revered pagoda. Minglara. It's not just a greeting, but a phrase that wishes for good fortune. This single word best encapsulates the inherent nature of the Myanmar people. Not only are they hospitable, but they also wish for the well-being of others. Rooted deeply in the principle of loving kindness and compassion in Buddhism. The tradition and the belief that the Myanmar people lifespan extend this goodwill to friends and strangers alike. Myanmar is a country with a vibrant cultural tradition, combining grandiose natural beauty with magnificent architectural wonders. Traditionally, Myanmar tourism is based on its cultural heritage, with a long history, deep-rooted culture, and religious belief. The country is home to numerous pagodas, temples, and memorials. Additionally, Myanmar is a destination that captivates visitors with its natural wonders. Snow-capped mountains, dense forests,
serene landscape, long rivers, beautiful lakes, and pristine beaches and islands abound. The dress ethnic group's way of life, traditional handicraft, and the Myanmar people's one and rare camel hospitality offer a unique experience in a country renowned for its distinctive scenery.
That is all for today. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who watched. Next week, we will be presenting the fascinating history of the Menu Ojang. So, please stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. So, see you on the next video. Bye bye.
Wow, this year is so great. Myanmar is more crazy than I thought.
Oh yes, there are many other cities in Myanmar. It's the country I want to go to the most.
Oh, and what was the last thing they said about the Menu Ojang?
I think they has some bad story stuff.
Wow, I want to quickly go to Myanmar and explore the history of Menu Ojang.
Forever, cloud out flare. Tomorrow you'll be visiting Myanmar. As for now, I believe it. Have a safe journey tomorrow. Good luck ever.
Oh, thank you, Olivia. Bye.
Hello, my friend. Have you arrived in Myanmar?
Yes, I arrived. Myanmar is too hot.
Haha, what are you doing now?
I will go to the Menu Ojang.
Hey, you should be comfortable.
No need, Olivian. I'm desperately want to go there. Bye, Olivian. I'm going to go and I'm going to call you back to the hotel.
Okay, Eva. Good luck.
Hi, madam. We will tell you, and my name is Sue. I will tell you the history on the chapters. The greatness is Menu Ojang. Menu Ojang is located in the Maha Ministry complex in war south of Manly. The Menu Ojang remains an impressive heritage site and ancient war showcasing remarkable agricultural splendor. Maha Ministry war prince in 1801 by Queen named Menu. The queen on King's Pardon to honor her mentor. The ruler Port Upon. The ministry was completed and constructed in 1822. The structure was constructed using press and struggle in the traditional Burmese agricultural style of the Inwar periods. Then, typically featuring wooden ministry. It is believed that the decision to use press and struggles was made to protect the structure from fires, a common cause of destruction of wooden breathing. The agriculture of the Menu Ojang reflects the gradual Oslar covered years Myanmar. Unfortunately, the monastery was significantly damaged during the 1838 earthquake. Then, accidents of war. However, it is later refreshed by present substitution the daughter of Queen Menu, who was also the mother of Sukhyalan, the last queen of Burma. Then, construction of the magnificent monastery rapidly got 300,000 just a significant amount of money at the time. The Menu Ojang is considered one of the more outstanding aspects of Burmese agriculture for the land covered in featuring intricate structures, carving, and other textile decoration that reflect the high level of craftsmanship of the period. Queen named Menu, a prominent figure in Burmese history, was known for her influential role during the Khmer dynasty. She was the mother of Sukhyalan, the last queen of Burma, and was involved in the political struggle with the rural cause including the downfall of King Thairi's son. She was also the grandmother of Princess Septusion. After King Bajiro was deposed, Queen Menu continued to live near the Maha ministry. Her involvement in a conspiracy to restore King Bajiro to the throne eventually led to her downfall. In 1840, she was sentenced to death by jury on the order of King Thairi. Before her institution, she visited the abode of the Maha ministry, Ubojo, who she deeply rapidly quoted the historical record. The emperor advised him accept a fee before he and she complied. The execution took place on the non-obscure ultimately at a location known in Vijago. People had tracked in Queen Manu legacy lists and told the Maha ministry. She continued to stand a significant history set in a testament of the agricultural renaissance of the current period. Today, the ministry is a popular destination for visitors, interested in Myanmar cultural and agricultural heritage.
I will continue to tell you about Queen Manu. My name is Frozen. You can call me Eileen. Manu. Queen Manu was born to Commander the Hajjazan Ulot in Dongwin on Tuesday 5 morning of Warsaw in the year 1146, which corresponds to John 1784 in the Gregorian calendar. She was born in the Adrian area located on the western side of the Golden Palace of Edward. In the year 1145, on May 12 wishes of Neon, King Bodopia moved the Ryan court from Ewan to Marapuran, instead in the northern part of the new capital. When the youngest daughter was born, Reddit and friends were invited to get her a name, noticing her exceptional beauty, fair complexion, and delicate demeanor. Her granddad, the minister of the inner court, Mahajotin Ulon, named her Manu. Her full title was Sidi Pawara Mahayazida Yadana Devi. Her elder brother would later become known as Prince Salim, also known as Ma'u. Ma'u taught her various teachings such as the Liyeji Lokaniti Bonawada in other moral code, as well as 10 great treatises in historical record. At the age of 12, Manu and her mother Dongwin traveled to the native village Panakon to cousin the river Mok Usun of the Western Monastery, also known as Shibu Monastery, which was built by Minsek Sayasa Upian. They asked the monk to read her fortune. The monk predicted that she would become a queen in her early 20s and would eventually rise to the state of a chief queen in her 30s. Once a Ryan garment is sacrament, a didn't for donation was laid out in the sunlight to dry. They don't market the garment and then took it and wrapped around the court, eventually depositing it at the Western Palace, where the chief queen resides, interpreting this as an auspicious sign. The legend informed the king. King Bodopia deemed it significant, ordered a search for the owner of the garment. Upon learning that it belonged to Manu, he investigated her liking and background, and subsequently appointed her as a court maiden. The Western minister was tasked with her care, making her entry into the court as a royal maiden. In the year 1170, on the 17th after the full moon of Taban, Manu was given the title of Shemidan, making her recent stay. Her close companion Mephizen advised her on matter concerning Manu. Following Mephizen's cousin, Manu sent a letter accompanied by the review ring, requesting a meeting with the prince on Sakai Mamasen. Mephizen discreetly delivered the message to Manu. After much consideration, Manu requested the prince's favor, leading to her eventual selection as Tornadon, a title indicated the prince's chosen companion. Although the prince already had a chief queen, Sepishimon, who had given the birth to Prince Nyayan, later known as King Sekumen, Manu rose to the state of the chief queen after Sepishimon died just 17 after childbirth. As the chief queen, Manu was granted 4 villages, 13 horse, 3,000 bullocks in the touch from 5 salt-producing villages, along with the right to oversee the air of the river ferry crossing by King Bodopia. Manu was not of royal blood, so she was married to the crown prince with a special ceremony. recorded by the king himself of the 17th of the wisest moon of Neon in the year 1177. On the 13th of the wisest moon of Neon in 1173, King Boropia passed away. In of the few moon day of Neon, the crown prince seated the throne. Menu's brother Maul was granted the title of prince in the city of Salem, where he became known as the Salem Prince. On the 2nd after the full moon of the Zaman in 1181, the new king declared that Menu was too young to bear the title of Chief Queen, so he officially wed only Menu as his Chief Queen. Under the ceremonial white umbrella, he bestowed upon her the title of Tiripavaram Hayazadiraza, and the Chief Queen was given the title of Tiripavaram Hayazadira Devi. Her brother was also given the title Rudramayazan. Henceforth, she became known as Queen Namaromenu.
I will continue to explain. My name is Pomla Mehta. On the 40th day of the full moon of Kasol in 1189, the city of Tangu was acquired. Although the principal there had passed away at the age of 6 due to stone disease. At the age of 37, on the 30 days of the waxing moon of the Savo in 1183, Thursday. On the 5th day of the waxing moon of Nador, on Thursday, the daughter was honored with the title of Nyabuke. The prince awarded her title of Tiviti Loka Myaswa.
Please, madam, will tell you about a little known history. My name is Shinshin. She is big, so I first her. Menu, the great-grandmother who shared the gantry when she said that she was the queen of the throne 3 generations, was the lowest of the first Anglo-Burmese war. Her daughter Shimpumanshi middle-mean struggles for powers in the court. She kissed more than 40 of her sons and married Tipor to her daughter Supiala. Her granddaughter Queen Supiala disobeyed Tipor's orders. They were also images that Menu Ojang. Yes, Menu is accused of Maha-Aumibongsan Menu Ojang, as well as the wonderful specialist of her life, ego and fearlessness. Her love of rationality and tenacity made her reach the top. Menu is not a normal royal family who was happy with a golden traits, even though she was just an ordinary person. She's encountered two big strange things in her life. Menu traveled from village to village with her parents when she was young. They sleep in a roadside hut. Menu is responsible for cooking. When the morning time in the place where Menu had got. A big mushroom's blossom is said by the others to be a wonderful sign, considering. Menu can be said to be extremely beautiful, but her natural application is fine, soft-spoken, were professionally slender and elegant. Her applications were so elegant that courtiers imitated her. She was liked by all the men. In the Amarapura court, she reminded the grandparents that man is a man, a chicken is a bone, and she was the crown's prince to marry people of the same blood that Menu. After the death of Bachiro ascended the throne on June 58, 1890, 1823 and moved the capital from Amarapura to Inwa. Bachiro was kind and loved Menu very much, so she began the heart of Agamhedi Taunyasan Mipayaka. The efforts of the countries at war in the court. The laws case became the queens and no one faced Menu more than a swan. The fabulous king and the goddess did not sit together on the throne, but Menu brought the tradition and sit together, surprising the Chinese ambassadors. What happened? Menu became arrogant So she even removed the word Nu from her name, and asked the queen to call up Metu. She brought the template and the king didn't know. Menu sat down and called people. If you put it on boat, it eat 2 leopards, and if you put into the water, it eat fish. The leaf won the king and queen put her on boat. She also keen her assistants. If Mao then bloody 3 times in this Menu Ojang is full of furs. Menu's daughter's simple machine was built by someone who was full of life, and that is a god that hears what kind of sound. When Menu ascends the roar of a tiger when the king ascends, the roaring of a tiger when Mao ascends, the scream of a horse when the moth ascends. He hears the cry of an scam. Menu is also skilled in magical measures. Menu was crowned queen at the age of 60 and gave birth daughters at the age of 30. Her daughter's name was Simple Machine. She was born as a royal family. King Teapot Min. The husband is Queen Lat. She took her not because she really loved the king, but because of his words. She had a lover's sign. She sold fish, and she liked Mao, a source of the prince or sling. In 1890, Queen Menu sent her full brother Mao to run sailing and solidify her powers within the royal court. She also conferred upon him the title of the Dodama Razat, and King Bajirao elevated him by granting him a high rank among the princes, including the privilege to attend royal meetings and the right to use an H-train golden umbrella. He honors with civilized high standards made Mao dynasty emerges of 3 functioning breathing for powers within the royal court. Number 1. Mao and Menu was a powerful polygated through. Number 2. Among the rivals, Dayawari men who had the right to succeed to the throne after Bajirao Min stood at the forefront. He was not only skilled in combat but also had a strong following. Number 3. Prince Sinjar, also known as Nyaoya Medali, was born under extraordinary circumstances with Oman large and arcuate, a soulless anklet and race marking on his plans. When he was 7 days old, his mother, the queen, passed away. The 7 other children were born alongside him. With his striking good things and the disaffections of the royal court and the people, it was clear that Bajirao wished to pass the throne to him. Therefore, Mao delayed the appointment of the prince to the pushing of their appearance for the entire 7-year reigns of Bajirao and Menus. They never recognized Dayawari Min's claim to the throne and experienced any meeting with the kings during this period. Menus were found only one person, Sierra Uboda. In 1822, Bajirao and Menus became consistories and monastery, which took over 5 years to complete. In 1827, they offered this complete Ma Amyabongsa monastery to Nyaoya Sierra Ubo. A year later, after Sierra Uboda passed away, they made another offering to his successor, Nyaoya Sierra Uboda. The fifth monastery, known as the Menu Ojang, measured 192 feet in length, 112 feet in width, and 92 feet in height. The construction of the monastery cost 300,000. Its complex two ends are quite in 1838, but according to record, it was restored in 1872 by Saint-Firmin, the daughter of Queen Maud. The monastery was constructed using trees and stucco, and because it was built by Queen Maud, it becomes famously known as the Maud Orchard. The monastery is grand and majesty featuring architectural masterpiece by scholars. Intricate full design and exquisite carving, the inner corridor ruined the wooden doors and designed to broaden sound when opened, leading to the grandeur of the structure.
The coronation ceremony of King Bajido was being celebrated. The many preparations did not attend. Later, French were pushing to gain Lesem, she fled into British territory, leading to border issues between the Burmese and the British. As a result, the British declared war in 1824. General Mahabadullah sent a king in Yakai and under the command of Nyadi Meji Uso, war on better against the British Empire. Burmese forces even advanced into Bengal, causing the British king to expand Kisa. If only Badullah had continued to fight aggressively, the British might have been forced to retreat. Seizing this positional ground, the British changed their strategy by advancing for the Yangon side in large Alcata office, forces in resisting the British war siege. Bajido agreed and wanted to see him, but Rebel Mao and his associate opposed this, agreed that if the men were out and sent out, he might rebel. Their opposition was based more on personal ambition rather than the national interest, which was disheartened. Bajido mistaken Sharad for enemy, decided to wait until Mahabadullah returned before issuing any order to attack. As RS they had to wait for 5 months for Badullah to retreat from Yakai, during which time the British had already firmly established control around the Chicago Pagoda areas, gaining the upper hand. The main forces marched to Yago and Kint and Jagali. The British attempted to encircle and attack the Yavadi troops, but were unsuccessful in defeating them. Seeing the dire situation, Prince Tawadi proposed an early peace negotiation. However, Mao and Manu rejected this and insisted on continuing the war. When Mahabadullah fought in the battle at Danupyun, the British troops advanced to Yadabo village, just 40 meters from the capital. This forced the sinking of the peace troops. The Kidal Rose territory. The great general was dead, and a war indemnity of 1 million yen had to be paid. King Bajido, overwhelmed by the situation, fell into deep debate and eventually developed a mental illness. Lucky for Manu had to send her personal belongings to pay the first estimate of the war indemnity, and even to manage administrated afraid any longer. King Bajido dedicated all responsibility to Manu and Prince Mao of Salit. The people of Dayawati accused Manu and Mao of being wicked, which Manu and Mao accused Dayawati of being unpaid. Mao sees Dayawati as a thought, and he said, prior to eliminate him through an assassination attack, he shouted Dayawati has with 200 men. However, Dayawati's brother resisted and Dayawati managed to escape by crossing the Ayamti River fled to Shibo. Because the people were dissatisfied with Manu and her crew, power naturally shifted toward Dayawati. Gathering forces, he surrendered in war in February 1837. 2 months later, he justified deposed King Bajido, embraced Manu and since Mao, and he forward to Brazil. Everything changed overnight. manufacturing terrors secretly communicated with the British. Over the everything they discussed in exchange, from happy to restore Bajito to the throne. However, the British did not respond to their prince. Although they remained addition through the west, Maun forward attempt to rebel, leading to their execution in Amarapura Princess in May 1814. Finally, on May 12, 1814, Tao remained other menus accused. However, the Christian Harrier Leach, he declared that she be down and since harbor will not be spent on the ground. This was the last day Manu will receive any message from fate. As a final request, Manu asked for permission to pay respect to her spiritual teacher, Sarah Ubal. The city government granted this request, and she was escorted to Nyaka Monastery. When Manu arrived at the monastery, she found Sarah reading a book. As Manu approached Sarah Ubal, she informed him that she had come to pay her last respect. The Sarah looking into the ruined Carnascos. Sebastian, minute it has dead, they must be paid. Here this Manu bowed her head and began to design the stand. And as she rushed to bottom, she reflected, that is, I'm ready to die. I'm already dead, and I died in peace. For many years, I worshipped Sarah Upot, but he has never spoken to me by name. He has never even looked twice at me, which really his death. But today, for the first time, he tried toward me and called my name. The one he has spoke were minute. If one had dead, they must be paid. That is the bed to that it is now king. Sarah had just gave me final letters. With this dawn, she followed the royal gate. Without hesitation, peace in coded. Reverend Order Brothers Dichi, Manu Recorder Yedama, was there. When it events agit, the Yagas order Bachibani Hamas. Peace to Sri Bharat. When Sri Bharat encountered Asaji in Rajakiyat, he nodded Asaji peaceful demona in us. Your BBS is cause easy to who do you wait. Reverse. Who is your teacher and whose teaching do you follow? When Abe Sajis acknowledges his melody, right, I am bad, I am moved and cannot expound order. Abidama and through the day, however, I can share the access, and then he reset the Yedaman was finished. All the us had killed the Chatagara has explained the accused, and he had also explained their sensation. As Manu contemplated this war, she realized that the already man who she had ultimately defeated her. Radiations only lent her back to the old bed of suffering, confirming that death, whether physical or karmic, must either be paid. It every begin expiration, their June karma. Then I was with this my June karma. Manu was happy because the ma realized that the ma was the more person that caused for her. That afternoon, Manu went to visit the ma for the last time and say goodbye. For many years of life, a positive where the king lady mountain who was sitting under them colored draw. Later he faced all the threat to the great cousin who has loved him with everything he had. And with many trials falling on his fate, the sister of King Lady Mountain was going to change her life today. May God forgive me if there was any sad comment by my sister during the year that she was laid in the shelter of the room of mother. Please forgive me. The Lord of the great man was admitted back, and I did not feel any regret for that. Mother loved. His love right before she died. She brought to the fret of Mother, Pagoda of the general great of Mother Pagoda, who had even her sister lied to the highest level. Feeling sad disgusted in her daughter's heart, Manu embraced a word within her own heart. Oh my Lord, where are you going, leaving behind my daughter? She will grieve for you. Manu said, I also miss my daughter, even now. I had a birthday medal to attend to in mass travel far away. My daughter had been left behind a shared mountain. Please listen to my womb. Both mother and daughter cried together, holding each other. Manu wanted not to leave her daughter behind this time and to stay with her. The desperation of the family, father, mother, and daughter, brought an every great we leader hoped for reunions. The scene was hardly watched, and the relatives who were not present could only mourn greatly behind the closed door. Due to her duty, the town official worried about crying a private. Lit a spoken to subordinate. The subordinate arrived a minute and informed her that the time for her departure had come. As the official had said, the official then entered in cabaret. Manu by both are approached the edge of the southern lake. The attorneys pushed Manu into a red bound field with gold powder and slay it. They thrown the bowl into the water. They watched it carefully to ensure she was damaged. After a few small puppet rose to the surface, and then the water cracked down. The little puppet that surfaced were now Manu finally departed.
Nature sings a song so fair.
Hello, Olivian. Manuel Town is very interesting and I like it so much.
Oh, really? I want to visit too.
Really? And Bobby's people are very kind. I love Myanmar.
By the way, Eva, when are you coming back?
I will visit the other interested here. Then I will come back.
Okay, Eva. Are you tired? Take a break. Bye, Eva.
Bye, Olivia.
Flowing one by one, mountains high and sky so blue. Nature's beauty here for you.